Hello and hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 14th to the 20th. Let's see what we have here for your download message. Starting this reading off, you've been given the card Focus. Okay, let's see what your tarot messages are this week. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week? Coming in behind you, where is your mind right now, and what are you thinking about for your future? Let's see what we have here for you. Coming in with your first card, my beautiful Taurus, is the Six of Cups. You have the beautiful Nine of Cups. Coming in next, you have the Two of Wands. That's been coming up for others too. The Queen of Swords, and your final card is the beautiful card of the Four of Wands. Okay, starting off, you have been given the download message Focus, and basically that's telling me that you need to pay attention to the details. Read between the lines, don't skim over things quickly, and pay attention. Okay, focus on that one goal, or whatever is the most important thing that you have to either sign or document or be involved in this week. Again, I apologize for the humming in the background, but my air conditioner is going. We are still in this major heat wave. Flexibility is your first card, could be life or career related, and it says you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there, this too shall pass. So something might be coming in that you don't expect. Okay, kind of like the Tower moment, where all of a sudden something suddenly shifts and changes. And you're going to have to be awake, and you're going to have to focus on it, and you're going to have to pay attention to it. So when they say see in the dark, like the bat does, basically pay attention to everything going on around you. Okay, listen to that little inner voice of wisdom, and pay attention to the details. Think on your feet. Coming in next, you've got the Six of Cups. You could be reminiscing, reflecting, daydreaming about your past, your childhood, your friendships in the past when you were a kid. Can pertain to that, but it can also pertain to connecting with somebody who lives at a distance, who has become distant, or reconnecting with someone you haven't seen in a long time. I do think that you'll be able to share some dialogue. They may be bringing something to the table of life in the form of making amends, an apology, perhaps. But also this could be just good friendship where you're connecting. You might have met through social media and you're going to get together have a coffee with somebody. However, somebody you could have known in the past you were very connected with will return. I think both of you are older, more mature now. You're able to share and laugh about your mistakes and the things that happened to you when you were kids or when you were younger. It's good to reconnect. I think this person and you were very loyal to each other. You could also be entertaining children this week, and or tapping into your inner child and just enjoying yourself with this company you're going to be sharing with. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you've got a letter. Now maybe this is what you need to focus on. It says a note, a text message, or an invitation coming into you. Okay, so you might be focusing on that. Something simple like that. It could be an important note, an important text message, and an invitation to something you didn't expect. Remember, be flexible. You may have to change things on your calendar to accommodate that. Nine of Cups, beautiful card, feeling wonderful, feeling elated, feeling as though finally now everything's coming up roses for you. Your hard work and energy is now starting to pay off, right? You're able now to move forward and feel happiness and satisfaction. You know, this is about realizing that your wishes are coming true. This is wishes fulfilled. All that you've been hoping for is headed your way, okay? Your concerns and your fears surrounding anything in your life right now that you've been concerned about, it's unnecessary. Stop worrying. It's going to fade away, okay? Everything's going to work out beautifully. This is a beautiful card that says, you know, things are working out. You're going to be able to notice there will be some financial abundance, and it's the time now for you to take pride in the hard work that you put out there. You're going to reap those profits and see those returns. Coming in with your challenge part of your reading, this is life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you choose? Well, happiness is a choice, right? And even in our biggest challenges, if we sit and we think about it, the one thing that we come away with, that challenge is often the lesson it taught us. So therein is, you know, what you can pull from a challenge, you can pull from something when times get tough. But we can choose to be happy and make the best out of a bad situation. So how are you feeling? Are you going to look at it and just think of the failure and just think of the disappointment? Or are you going to look at it and the lesson it taught you so it never gets repeated again, and you can move forward with a clear conscience and clear mind? Now, coming in underneath that, you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about you looking out towards your goals. It's time to plan your next steps and assume that whatever actions you will take will be successful, and allow yourself to dream. If you're ready for a partner right now, this is a time for you to step up and be open to that. So things are going good so far. So you may have some decisions to make, but you also have time to arrive at them. So don't be concerned if you're noticing a little slowdown in the speed at which your plans are manifesting. Just take this opportunity to work on your long-term vision, okay? So this is about impressing those around you, reaping the rewards for that, evaluating your options, and being able to step up and manage yourself and be your own boss. So you're negotiating something, and for some of you, it could be a contract. So this is a great card that says you could also be planning a trip for business and or for pleasure, or combining the two and taking a partner with you. This card looks like it's had a hole bitten out of it. I might need to get a new deck. This is the Surrender deck. Surrender your belief to scarcity is what your guides and your spirit is telling you. Okay, if you're thinking that you're lacking something, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. And in this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So again, how are you looking at your life? Are you looking at the lack and the disappointments and the failures? Or are you looking at, I can do this, I'm moving forward, I'm going to believe in it, I'm going to manifest what I want, and I'm going to go in that direction? And direction you're going, because the Queen of Swords pops in here, and she basically, cleans house. She cuts through the red tape. She says, this isn't working for me, I'm out of here. Done and done. So you may be changing things in your life. You may be walking away from unfulfilling professions, jobs, relationships, toxic energy, or things that just are not working. And you're heading out on a new journey, and you're going to do it independently. You're going to go solo. You're going to handle this on your own. You're not going to need anybody else to go with you, but you may want someone because of the Two of Wands here. Tankard, end of the week. Yes, end of the reading. Future energy, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So here we have it. Look what showed up underneath that. Actually, a celebration. And this Four of Wands is all about celebrating, right? So being able to move forward and be happy with other people. It's, you don't have a care in the world. And that's a card that says your harvest is coming in, and you're going to have everything coming up to make you happy. An incredible achievement. And it's time of prosperity and contentment, and your hard work has paid off, and now you can take some time to enjoy it. That's what this is about. Abundance and feeling of safety and security can be possible now. So you've watched, you've watched how things have been unfolding almost like a movie in front of your eyes, and now you're able to go out there and satisfy yourself by celebrating that. This could also be a new home. You could be renovating, buying, selling, or making your home more secure. Someone could be moving back to the nest, back home as well, and again could be a reason for celebration. Let's see what your clarifiers, your validation, and your verification cards are. What do you need to see, know, and expect here? Again, let's see. Spirit and guides, what do my beautiful Taurus need to see, know, and expect in addition to this reading? Okay, so coming in with your first one, you've got the Hangman. You've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. You've got the Two of Swords. You've got the Chariot. And your final card is the Moon. Okay, so Hangman is, taking your time, thinking about your moves, contemplating, reminiscing, reflecting, and ruminating over something here. But it's also the card of the energy of Pisces. The moon is the No, this isn't the moon. Sorry, guys. I'm jumping ahead of myself. The moon's at the end. The Hangman is all about taking your time. This is a slow-moving card. This is, you in a pause state of action, but you're not here forever. This is a temporary pause state of action. Things are going to pick up. You're going to find that you may have to be a bit more flexible. You may be looking at things from a broader, wider perspective. Be open to that. She's hanging upside down. She's going to see things totally different in that position. So do that. But once you get what you need, you're going to hit the ground running and be able to go after those goals. But you may have to be a little bit flexible right now. Coming in next, you have the Three of Pentacles on top of the 9. This is connecting with people. Again, you could be connecting with other people that have the same goals, passion, and success goals that you do. This is about standing up and being able to teach, preach, and convey wise counsel and information to others that have the same goals. You could be a part of a team at work. This is a card that says you're going to be able to bounce ideas off of each other and work towards the same goal, because teamwork is dream work. Coming in next, you have the Two of Swords. A little bit confused, not wanting to make a decision or a choice right now because you're not seeing everything in complete clarity. Get a moderator. Get somebody who can sit down that's biased to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table where you can see what you have to gain and lose when you make this choice. But you'll make it. You just don't have all the information yet. Coming in on top of the Queen of Swords, remember I said she's up, she's leaving, she's heading in a new direction. The Chariot says she's going to make it. This is a card of making accomplishments, being commended for what you've done and succeeding. I call this the Champion, not the Chariot. This is also a card saying that you could be taking a trip somewhere. She's leaving, and maybe she's leaving on a wheeled vehicle. So this is a card of great accomplishment and coming out ahead of the game, succeeding, knowing that you're going in the right direction. Now, being prepared as well with the Chariot. You make sure you're prepared before you head out. Now, the moon. As I had said earlier in the beginning, the moon is indicative of Pisces energy, but you're going to be able to find the information you want. Receiving and delving deep and doing your research and focusing on something in the background you need to know. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust that you will have your database full of all the information you need to surface and be able to head out there towards your goals, leaving you this beautiful reason to celebrate something. So don't get up in your head. Don't disillusion yourself because things might not be happening fast enough or things have been slow for a while. Okay? Find out that information and you'll be able to move ahead. So it's an interesting reading here. You're going to be flexible. You could be receiving some information in the form of a note, a text, or an invitation. This is about you not getting caught up in the negative energy around you, believing in yourself, taking your time, not rushing into anything because you want to be prepared, and you will be. I think you're changing things up. You're moving forward, trying something new, and you're going to feel more secure because of it. Well, my beautiful Taurus, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.